it's more not even like a quality thing, it's more of a flavor thing. I think whenever you start to travel to different parts of the world, especially like certain things most definitely have like a different flavor to them. There's something about like the soil, like I guess like the mineral content about like the soil in Korea that just makes things taste a little bit different, and especially when it comes to like certain fruits and vegetables, the milk especially, because they don't pasteurize all their milk, but yeah, it's definitely more of like a flavor thing as opposed to, I guess, a quality thing. Unlike a lot of restaurants, instead of like they make like one master stock pretty much that they use through everything, but the process that they use to make that stock takes like, it's a whole day process. So like on Sundays, at the end of the day on Sunday and Monday, like that stock is prepped for like almost the whole entire week. And they use that in like all the dishes. But yeah, as far as the cooking techniques go, I mean, it's just like they use the stone pot, so it's like pretty much just adding everything together and then like boiling up really fast. Aside from the wok, that comes from obviously from Chinese cooking, but it's a really good way to kind of just like fire up things really fast. This used to be a flower shop, so there was absolutely nothing in here whenever we first got this space. Like the floor was completely uneven. It was just like layers of like lead tile and yeah, it was a mess in here. And it took almost a year to do the whole entire build out. Korean food is not just about one plate. It's very like family style. It's meant to be shared. So you get a lot of food plus all the side dishes and the rice. The little side dishes, that's like pretty ubiquitous, or it is ubiquitous in Korean cuisine, all the little side dishes that you get with your meal. We get a lot of produce from his wholesalers in Chicago, and those all come directly from Korea. Even a lot of like little things in our food, like the pepper flakes and the kimchi, like we have that directly shipped from Korea. And yeah, just trying to keep it as like authentic as possible. Actually, a lot of our meats even from like farms within like probably like 100-mile radius or a couple 100-mile radius. Like the pork that we were using for the first month, we picked up a whole pig from a farm outside of Baltimore. Yeah, and then during the summertime, my parents have like a large garden. My dad actually owns a nursery business, so we use that to grow a lot of like the Korean herbs and things like that that weren't actually like, my mom started doing that because she wanted to grow herbs and things like that that weren't readily available in any kind of market out here. But yeah, so then during the summer times, we are going to be using a lot of that produce. So yeah, so that will be organic. But as opposed to everything else, I mean, we're pretty conscious about where we're sourcing things from. Yeah.